Hello everybody, this is David from GameSaru, and today we are opening these two big-ass packages from Japan. This is our latest in Yahoo Auctions acquisitions, and I thought I would record the process so you can see what we pick up. So this time we've got an assortment of Pokemon plush, that's for me, and a bunch of arcade parts that we have picked up over the last, usually about every 2 months or so, 2 or 3 months, I bring in something new. So I figured I'll probably do a box opening for each of these because honestly I have a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure other people have a lot of fun with it too. I, for one, love opening things, and I love watching other people open things, so this is just a way that you can enjoy the experience just as much as I do. So I'm going to start with the heavier box over here, because I'm pretty sure I know what's in this box, and we'll come back to that a little bit later. So here's our first box. This one's probably all arcade parts and a couple plush. Or nope, yeah, for the most part. And a couple other little things. Oh, and I picked up a lot of Cherno items for my car, which I'm probably going to Itasha out. I'm just going to chuck this all inside for now. So, it'll just be whatever comes out of the box first. But, let's see, what do we have here? Actually, I'm not even sure what this is. I have no idea what that is. I don't quite remember exactly what's in all of these, but or what all I ordered. So it's kind of a nice surprise. Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay. So this is gonna go in my car. We've got oh god, it's so well packed. This lovely looking Cherno figure here. Break her out. Oh yeah, that has definitely been in a smoking environment, but that's fine because we didn't really pay a lot for it. But it'll clean right up. Pretty cute. I probably paid like 20 bucks or something. I don't know. But that's cool. I should probably actually push this over a little bit more. Get all this packing material out of the way. Hopefully that's still in view. Here we've got something else for the car. Rip out all this stuff. It's like Christmas in September. Cherno Nendroid, also very cheap. Okay. And this is going to be, I think this is 2 posters in here, if I remember correctly. One I already have, but it was cheap and it's in better condition than mine. And the other, very cool poster, so I didn't want to miss out on it. Looks like, yes, this is 2 posters. So first up, the one I already have. I don't know if I can really display it without, here, I'll just do this. Well, it's going to be upside down, but we picked ourselves up another 9th style poster, and this one is in much better shape than my other. It does have a couple nicks in the corners from being pinned up, but otherwise, very cool. And to be honest, as much as I love this poster, I might just keep both. I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. The other poster, however, I'm very excited to pick up. Mainly because this is one of my favorite games of all time. This one is a Poppin' Music 1 arcade poster. And that is super cool. So yeah, I'm very excited to get this behind one of those poster frames that we're bringing in. To be honest, over time I might just bring a box or 2 extra, because I feel like I'm going to have a lot of posters framed over time. All right, so we'll set those over here, and let's go back to the box. That looks like we're starting to get to, oh, no plush yet. All right. So this, I think this was about $350 or $350 something. I don't know if any of you remember, but several months ago, about 6 months ago, the panel on our virtual lawn got damaged. It got a cab pressed up against it and ripped the metal panel. So there, and it was an original, so I was really sad about it. But I managed to find one on Yahoo Japan, about $350, $400, and we got a replacement here. It looks like, I don't know if something fell out or it just came that way. Well, it doesn't. This part doesn't really matter. This is the other thing is that this stick just is extra parts for me because I want to make sure I have parts to make sure Virtual Lawn continues to work. It's one of our most popular games and honestly one of my favorites. So I don't want anything to ever have to take it down or anything like that. So that suffices for that. Okay, let's shove more packing material out of the way and see what else we've got. This looks like another Cheerio figure for the car. I'm still not sure how I'm going to do that, if I'm just going to put it in there sometimes or not, because I have to park my car outside, and I don't want stuff getting sun damaged or any temperature damage due to that. But maybe whenever I go to a meet or a show or something, that way I can have them something neat to theme my car out. That's the 9-ball there. Okay. Alright, next up, this cost me, I'm not sure, they're normally, it's like $125 or something. I get these whenever they come up affordably because they sell for a lot over here, and their usefulness is kind of unbounded. So this is a Capcom JVS IO, and really glad I got this one in. I promised a friend of mine one, and I wasn't able to make good on the promise up until now because I can't find mine for some reason. I know I've got it, but since I wasn't able to ship him that one, this was going to be the replacement for me. Now I have this and I can ship it to him. But they're really useful because they use the Capcom kick harness, as well as having support for switching between 2- and 4-player games, among other things. But they're great. So, all right, I think we're getting into the plush now. So, yeah, here we go. This is me and my stupid plush collecting addiction, but which I would normally say is cheaper than buying figurines, but a lot of these are very much not. So this is the life-size Eevee plush. Very cute. Probably going to have to move back soon. We're going to get into bigger stuff. Got here. A friend of mine asked me to pick up a Rhinon plush for him, which I thought, oh, that's cool. They're new, they're still affordable and whatnot, so I wanted one for myself. And I picked up 2. So one of these I'll have to send out to my friend, and the other one is for me. I believe there's a seller on various groups that is picking these up and bringing them in. They're like $30, not that bad. But yeah, pretty cool. A lot of this stuff, you want to get it while it's available, or you'll just end up not being able to get it at all. Like, I can't get any of the Beatstream plush anymore, and I'm very disappointed about that. So, there's those. Oh, and this too. There's more that go with this set, so I'll come back to it when I get to them. Let's see, what do we have in the bottom here? Ah, here is the rest of them. swap these out. It's a new set of Eevee plush to throw into my ever-growing collection of sets of Eevee plush. So here we've got the Jolteon. Put these up here, I don't know if you can see them. Jolteon, Vaporeon, and Flareon. And then let's go Umbreon and Espeon there. Pretty cute. And Glaceon and Leafeon. Yeah, these just, their faces are just absolutely adorable. And then Sylveon and the Eevee to finish it out. Alright. Oh, there's more here. Oh, okay, so these I'm gonna... I'll unwrap these now. These are I'm just gonna hang these on my rear view mirror. Some cute little charms. But okay, I think that's the bottom of the box. There's a big old box here with other stuff. Oh, there's other stuff on the other side too. Okay. Okay. So one of my goals eventually is to start bringing out a 4-player Power Stone 2 setup. So there's the Power Stone 2 card. Got something big and flat here. What is this? Oh, okay. I actually got lucky with these. These weren't so expensive, but this is for my 2DX cab, which this is for the junk cab that I have that they were basically giving to me to part out, and I've thus taken and restored it into a pretty nice operable condition, but there's a lot of little things that are missing from the kit. So I got these, which are the side pops. And normally these are going for like $350, $400 or something. People will sell them for. I don't remember exactly what I paid, but they were less either way. And I think I'm missing the part here that clips it on, but this is still a lot farther than I was. Unless the parts might, I don't know. It's a lot farther than I was before, so happy about that. Unless, okay, there we go. And this was just a very affordable Net City control panel to put onto the Net City. And eventually I want to get the panels to match each cab down the line. And that'll probably be whichever cabs end up being the Power Stone setup. Okay, we've got one more thing. Life-size Cinccino, or Minccino. I think this is it's Minccino. Anyway, one more life-size plush to add to my collection. Go over a little bit more. I'll drop you right here. Alright, and then there is one big box in here. I'm going to pull that out. I don't know what this is. Probably a PCB. But that should leave this box empty. Ugh. Find my knife again. And it is, oh, some stuff. What is this? I don't know what this is. Some brackets. Oh, okay, this is the extra Gunslinger Stratos guns and parts. What else does it come with? Oh, those are just loose. I guess everything's been dismantled, but these are, oh man, they hella smell like Japanese arcade. But, box of stuff here. Everything's just kind of thrown in. But yeah, these were like 50 bucks for 2 pairs of guns, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, it's just all gun parts. The rest of the guns are probably in there. I'm gonna put these back in the box when I'm done, but yeah, it's just extra guns. Just good to have parts on hand, because those games are starting to get harder and harder to get. That's all that's in there. I'm just gonna leave this in the box, unless there's anything else in there I want to pull out. I don't think so. It's just more gun. Okay. Yeah. That's a giant... Oh god, there's a hole in it. That's just a giant mess that's going right back in. So, I might buy a couple more sets of guns down the line, because it's really affordable for good parts that I can't get later, and as the company's growing, we've been getting the budget to order this stuff and have it on hand. You know, as long as I don't go crazy and buy a bunch of junk. So, okay. Now, let us get started on opening this other box, which is probably plush. Huh. This is the expensive part of the buy for me. And it is most certainly plush. So first up, we have this, the life-size Leafeon plush. And I was worried at first that I wouldn't be able to really ship these over because they're so big, or that they would be outrageously expensive, but it wasn't really as bad as I thought. It was, this box, I'm assuming it's just the 3 plush, was about 150 bucks. So I paid 50 bucks to ship each of these. How do I get this? Yeah, I'm just going to rip the bag. That said, each of these plush were well over in the $300 range. So there's Leafy Boy. Let me get you out of the box so everyone can see you. Yeah, he's a big boy. But, yeah, happy to get these because I had assumed that I would end up paying a lot more after I paid $600 for my Sylveon. So that's the first one. I don't know if he can stand up even. I'll just lay him down here. The second one is Jolteon. I'll get him out of the bag. And there's Jolteon. And again, I did not expect to start buying a lot of these, but I've been watching, and the prices have been getting pretty good comparatively there. You know, when they come up, they weren't as bad as I thought they would be. And the third one, honestly, I kind of picked this up by accident since I already have a Sylveon, but I got another Sylveon. It ended at a price that was much lower than I expected. So, I don't know. I'm kind of hanging on to this maybe for the future possibility that I can use him as trade fodder for one of the other Eevees that I want. Right now, I want Glaceon and Glaceon and Vaporeon are the 2 that I really want. And they can get really hard to find. And actually, recently, a Vaporeon sold for over 900. But I managed to get another for 500. So hopefully that will come in on my next box opening video, and we'll get to see that. So, if anyone out there knows where I can get a Glaceon, please let me know. I am desperately looking for that boy. So, there's our Sylveon. looks like a little dirty on the nose, whatnot, not in amazing shape, but it's alright. That's kind of to be expected, especially at the price I got it at, which I don't quite remember. But I think that's it. There shouldn't be anything else in the box. Then that is everything. Let's see if you can even see everything here. I'll move the camera over it. Check out everything we picked up. So we got those 2 posters, everything here. But actually, now that I look at it, there isn't too much in here for the company. Maybe the next video will have a lot more of the random parts that I order, but lately I've been bringing those in on controllers or containers. And there's my other Sylveons up there glaring, but and those parts. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these openings down the line. Let me know what your favorite thing out of the box was, and if you have experiences to share about your own box openings of stuff from Japan, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear it. Until the next video, I will see you later.